What up, tubers? Zeltrax Millennium here, back with a brand new video review. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. Hello YouTubers, Zeltrax Millennium here, back with a new review for ya. Now this is another one of these reviews that I want to get out before I leave off for Botcon, so this time we're taking a look at the only other S.I.C Kiwami Tamashii figure that I have in my collection at this moment, Wild Chalice. Now, if you guys are big fans of Kamen Rider Blade, this guy was Chalice's final form, and was actually kind of cool looking. So what I do not get, and a lot of people don't get this as well, why did they release Wild Chalice first, and not release normal Chalice? What is up? Oi. Anywho, let's take a look at the box. Same kind of box as the Den-O one, except it's done in a nice green, nice lettering for Wild Chalice here, and a nice Rouse card in the back. I actually have a Rouse card in the room somewhere. Nice picture of the chest of Wild Chalice. A lot of people were actually confused by this bit. Then Wild Chalice in English and katakana. Toy logo. Stuff like that. Back of the box, standard profile pic of the rider, just standing there. Picture of him with the wild slashers that you saw in the beginning of the intro. Then him performing his finisher, don't know what it is. And him just flexing, I guess. Alrighty then. So let's take a look at the figure in greater detail. Now this guy is really, really, really cool in the detail department. I mean, you see that little glowing bit right there? That's actually the light can demonstrate this a little better. That, like the compound eyes, he actually has a little bit of a compound feature in his chest, because his chest is like a green heart, and also right here in the eyes. I really like that. I wonder if the figure art of Wild Chalice will be able to deal with this. Who knows? I think they're still trying to get through the Fies route at this point. By the way, the Riot Troopers, I do want them, but please show Delta, dang it! Anywho, yeah, all of Wild Chalice's details are present here. I mean, his Rouser, both his Rouser and his belt are really nicely detailed. The bits on his arms, his legs. Nice coloring on the legs. I don't know what kind of metallic red that is, but I really want that color. Nice golden yellow, such like that. Nice little silver. Just, oh, it's nice. Let's take a look at the articulation, then we'll take a look at the accessory count. Alright, his articulation is pretty good. His shoulder pads are on a little swivel/hinge joint. Though it's not like a normal Den-O, where it could rise up so that way you can get a little bit more articulation out of the shoulder. But the shoulder pad actually has a nice little divot, so that way you can actually get the arm to rise up a little bit. Though for some reason not like a normal Den-O, so that's kind of sad. You can only get it like that. I don't know what's restricting it in some way. That doesn't look like it. Oh, see, you can actually get it to rise a little bit more, but that's about it. His arms can go a full 360, but again, it's hindered by the shoulder pad. Twists at the top of the shoulder, twist at the bicep swivel, sorry. Like, single jointage elbow, ball joint, hands. Basically the same articulation from Den-O is still here. Forward on the leg. Not so back on the legs because the butt's so huge. Double jointed knee, and this is a really nice double jointed knee. It's actually a better double jointed knee than Den-O. And still the same foot problem. It can hinge, but no side to side swivel. That kinda sucks. And his head is also on a ball joint. That's a little bit better than Den-O, but not by much. It can go full 360, but a lot of this ornamentation is getting in the way. And it can go up and down a bit. Quite a bit. He also got really nice horns. In terms of favorite riders from Blade, I could easily say that possibly Chalice is my best one, concerning of he was actually Joker and he was trying to lead a normal life despite the Great War. But yeah, I do really like Chalice and his backstory. So let's take a look at his accessory count. Almost fussed up my words a bit. You get the Wild Slashers, which don't transform sadly, but they can be used as short-range slashing weapons. You got 2 holding things hands, so that way he can hold the Wild Slashers and his upgraded weapon. And also, like Deno, 2 splayed open hands. His only other weapon is the Wild Arrow. I think that's what it's called, though somebody might correct me later on. But yeah, this thing's also got some nice detail. The blades here are made out of a soft plastic, and I think the middle of it is made out of a hard plastic, like. Yeah, this is like really hard PVC plastic, and this is like hard ABS. So anyhow, let's get him holding something. I think I'll get him into a pose like he is on the back of the box. Like going that way. So to do that, we will need a holding things hand for the right hand. Yeah, sometimes when you're putting in a hand on a Wild Chalice, at least on my copy, it's a little bit tough. And the ball joint is a little too big for that part. And I always have trouble with this weapon. You gotta finagle it in there. And it's always loose. I don't know why. I don't know why it's loose. But that's probably the best I'm going to get out of it. Now a splayed open hand for the left. There we go. Now, is SIC Wild Chalice worth your money? I'd say yes, he is. Dang it. I would really say he's highly recommended. From the design standpoint, I mean, this guy's design really seems good. And that doesn't even look like a good pose. Hold on. There we go. Much better. Hold on. There we go. Now that's better. And now with a final size comparison, when he's standing up, he's actually about the same size as normal Deno sword form. But yeah, pretty nice scale. So, in closing, this guy's really worth your money, though you may have a little bit of problem with his weapon. Zeltrax Millennium, signing out. Later!